dookie twist.
Yo, my boy got the dookie twist, but today we're gonna be talking. What it do, YouTube fam? It's your boy Roscoe, and today we're gonna be talking about how this lady goes to a school and finds out it's segregated. And her response, I'm gonna share my thoughts, he's gonna share his thoughts. But before we get started, make sure you hit that like button, go ahead and subscribe, and then go to my Instagram, go to my boy's Instagram. This is your boy Isaiah here today.
You already know. What's up, y'all? What's up?
As always killing it.
New at 6, modern day school segregation. An Atlanta mother claiming children are being assigned to classes based solely on race at Mary Lynn Elementary in Atlanta. And now she's filing a civil rights complaint with the U.S. Department of Education. CBS 46's Jamie Kennedy talked to both sides.
There was a pit in my stomach. You can't do it. It's against the law.
That law is the Civil Rights Act of 1964, saying you cannot treat a group of people differently based on their race, which is what Kyla Posey says happened when she tried to enroll her daughter into a second grade class at an Atlanta public school.
When the principal reached out to me, I had already given her the selection for our children, and she tried to sway me into one of the other two classes, the black classes that was her phrase for the classrooms.
Posey says at the start of the last school year, there were 6 second grade classes at Mary Lynn Elementary. She claims all black students were separated from white students and put into 2 of the 6.
When she first told me, I was just kind of taken back. I didn't understand. I asked her for more clarification. I was like, what do you mean? What is that? We have those?
It's been a year since the first conversations with the school about the separated classes. Posey has 17 years experience in education, and her husband is the school psychologist at Mary Lynn with 23 years experience. She says she tried to make things right directly with the school, then with APS administrators, who in a phone recording by Posey says the principal does separate black children.
When I researched it, I confirmed it as well, and that Sharon uses specific classes to put black students in.
In a statement, APS says using race as a method for assigning students to classrooms is unacceptable. APS does not support or condone this behaviour. I asked APS whether they have investigated the matter or whether the practice took place or is even ongoing at Mary Lynn, but they have yet to respond. Posey and her husband have subsequently filed a civil rights complaint with the US Department of Education and say real change needs to happen at the school.
We want to make sure that this practice is not going on. That's first and foremost. The second thing that we want to make sure, that administrative team, they need to scrap it and start over.
You want me to kill it or you want to kill it first?
I mean, yeah, I'll let you kill it.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and go for the big elephant in the room and say, you mean to tell me a black principal is segregating schools? How did people not see this coming? I could see this a mile away. And I know what she's probably doing. She's probably taking the black kids into a different room and highly educating them, and then taking the white kids off and not educating them as much.
Wait, the
as
principal
a
is black?
revenge. Yeah, the principal's black. Yeah, the principal's black. So this is straight up on CNN.
Deeper.
Yeah.
Oh.
So, bro, like, I could see that a mile away. But that's just my opinion.
Yeah.
That's just my opinion. I could be completely wrong. Maybe she was racist. Black people can be racist. Like, I'm gonna be honest, where I grew up in a hood, we didn't see white people often. You came in my hood, it was, yo, come here. He got money. Take it. And that's how it just was. We had one kid named Roberto, and then we had another guy named Red, who was Latin, who came in like 7th, 8th grade.
Yeah.
But other than that, we had one white teacher, and she got stabbed. That was it. And 3 other than black. So we didn't really mess with white people like that.
Her name is Sharon Briscoe.
Sharon Briscoe. She's older.
She's black as hell. Like, the thing is,
She's
like,
pro-black for sure.
She probably, I mean, the thing is,
she's mad pro-black.
Maybe. I'm not gonna say yes.
Shakes up the Atlanta school community. How did that shake up the Atlanta school community? There should be no debate about this. Her kids are in separate classes. That needs to get fixed. Why do you think she did it?
Naturally, she's gonna want to keep like the black students together, tight knit, because there's more white children than there are black children. So you know, anytime that happens,
that was 2 to 4 classes.
Yeah, anytime that's gonna happen, you're gonna have like some oddities because the white children really don't have enough black people to really understand them culturally.
But the kid doesn't understand that until we show the kid that.
Yeah.
Like, in my opinion, I don't think kids even have any aspect on a person's color. They will literally come up to you and say, "You're fat. Wow, you're black. Wow, you're white." They really mean what they see.
Out of 600 students of 5th, which is only 60 students, were black.
Wow. It says the second grade class was 92 students and only 12 were black.
Something's not right with me. Like, I'm not really vibing well with the parents, per se. You could have just went to her and, like, told her that.
But see, that's the thing. They were on the phone and she said that nobody's giving her a direct answer other than the one person who she phone recorded, obviously. And that she had already talked to her about this. Like, they already confronted each other, you know?
Yeah,
it's not like this is, I'm just going straight to the news. They've already talked about this. So
I just would really have made it public.
When it's on such a big scale, maybe she didn't even want to put it on a big scale, but for the right price. Most people will, and they put it on a big scale, and it's just something else to throw us apart and away from each other.
And
when in reality, there's just one person who messed up.
Yeah,
it happens. People mess up all the time.
But you know, you're actually fortunate enough to have like a black principal, so you know what I'm saying. Like there could have been
like chill out, like hey, shorty, hey,
I mean,
don't do that to my kids.
But you know, like
I'll come up there fighting. Tell somebody you could come up there fighting.
That's it. Why I take it that far is like, you could have really just had that conversation and continued to have that conversation. And if you didn't like it, then you could maybe pull them out the school, then consider like legal action. But you know, you're making it seem like
so many steps.
Segregated. It'd be different if you were working with 30 to 40% of your school was actual black, and then you just so happen to have classrooms on classrooms.
No, we had some classrooms like that when I lived in Danville, Illinois. It was a very small town, but it was the biggest of the small towns because we were the town that technically had the Walmart. We had Buffalo Wild Wings, McDonald's, and like this little mall. And that was enough to get all these small town students to come to Danville. At Danville, there were some classes that would be all black. Not because they were just all black, it's because they asked us what we wanted to learn. And it just happened to be that all the black people wanted to take the same thing, and no white people wanted to take that.
That's exactly.
And sometimes it is that. Maybe she asked the kids, where would you like to be? And they said, oh, with that one friend who just happens to be black. Or maybe it's only been going on for maybe 2 weeks, or she was doing like a 2-week thing where we separate, or you just never know honestly what the real situation was.
Exactly.
But I just wanted to throw that first situation out there.
I would understand if the principal was like white per se. I would, or you know what I mean. Then I'd be like, I kind of look at it differently because like.
But I still couldn't look at it differently because that low percentile.
That's true though.
Yeah.
Low percentile, but it would be a little shaky, but I'd be like, okay, like rationally speaking, you could be like,
I might get more heated first, and then be like, wait, I could just ask him why. All right, let me go up there and see. A lot of people don't do things in person. We love to do things over the phone. But over the phone, your tone could sound aggravated.
Completely different.
Aggravated.
Yeah.
And you're not aggravated. You just got some kid in front of you because you're a principal, you know, or whatever it may be. The word segregation.
Yeah.
They did that for a reason that you know they want to promote that. They want everybody to be separate.
And I think the media had a big thing to do with it.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm talking about. The media.
They sensationalized a lot of that.
They love to make it seem like there's two sides. Somebody's being oppressed here, or nobody's being oppressed and somebody just did something stupid.
Exactly. I mean, it's Atlanta, you know.
I don't see Atlanta as what you're about to say as the black Mecca.
Yeah, I mean, I don't see it as a black
because
Mecca.
Because too many black people died there. I did a photo shoot down there, so I get there and I get a little lost. So I go to the gas station. Within the gas station, like 6 guys ask me, "You good?" I'm just like, I'm not even doing nothing. I have on black jeans, a black belt. My shirt's tucked in. I have a black turtleneck on. I have this same black scully on. So I don't look like a tough boy. I don't look like anything. I look like somebody here for just business. Just want some gas real quick.
You look like you look like you from out of town.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Why are you gonna treat me different? Not knowing that I'm ex-military and my gun is always in that fanny pack. You know, but they don't know that. You know, so they what's good? That's what's good. They'd be back in my pocket, ready to switch the clip. Next. I'm not here to kill nobody, so I'm only putting 2 in everybody's chest. I'm not putting the one in the head. You know what I'm saying? Because I ain't trying to kill my brothers. Now, if you keep reaching for your gun after I already put you in your chest, that's your fault. We don't have to get it to that point, though. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, we're going to end this video because we've been going on about this video with this mom in Atlanta. Yo, if you know Atlanta, Atlanta's crazy. Atlanta, they be about that. So I don't see it as a black Mecca, and I'm so sorry to hear that she believes that the school is segregated. I'm doing quotation because they say it's segregated, but in reality, there could be so many reasons, a good reason, a bad reason. Let's stop calling people good or bad based off of their actions and call them, you know, just people who make mistakes and then don't make mistakes sometimes.
I agree.
Yeah. So much love to you guys. If you go to Atlanta, be aware of everything.
Be aware.
And it sucks because they called it the Black Mecca, and I went down there thinking, well, in that case, black people must be super friendly to other black people. I go to a vegan spot. What you want?
You talking about Slutty Vegan?
No, I didn't go to Slutty Vegan. We went to in Vegan.
Hey, they do be like that. They do like, hey.
Could you hurry? I'm like, yo, hold on,
you
man.
go to
this
Atlanta,
is the Mecca.
you gonna have to know what you want to eat when you want to eat it.
Yo, because if you 1 second behind, it's like they mad at you. Like,
they mad.
I'm not giving y'all 5 stars.
They drive fast. They drive aggressive. It's like.
Yelp, 1 star. Play with it. I'll 1 star anybody. I will leave that 1 star. You know how critical it is. And I got 2 of me. That's me and my girl. I'll make my daughter a account. It's 3 of me. And I got 1 from my YouTube channel. That's 4 of me. That's 4 1 stars. Play with it. Stop playing with me, Atlanta. Y'all better start treating y'all black people better. Do better by each other. Because this is trash. The whole incident is trash. And the way y'all treat each other is trash. So anyway, we're going to get out of here. Much love. Keep God first. Bye. Follow us on Instagram. And also, if you don't mind, go to the blog at teamwhatsup.blog. Yeah. Do the smacking thing with the hand.